say that it feels right.
Communication skills.
In this presentation we discuss about: first, what is communication skills? Second, 7 C's of effective communication. Third, about verbal communication, and last, about nonverbal communication. What is communication skills? Communication skills are abilities you use when giving and receiving different kinds of information. Some examples include communicating ideas, feelings, or what's happening around you. Communication skills involve listening, speaking, observing, and empathizing. 7 C's of effective communication. Effective communication can happen if we follow the basic principles of professional communication skills. These can be abbreviated as 7 C's. First is clear. Be clear about what you want to say. Concise. Use simple words and say only what is needed. Concrete. Use exact words and phrases. Correct. Use correct spellings, language, and grammar. Coherent. Your words should make sense and should be related to the main topic. Complete. Your message should have all the needed information. Courteous. Be respectful, friendly, and honest. Types of communication skills are: verbal communication, nonverbal communication, and written and visualization communication. What is verbal communication? It is a type of oral communication in which we use sounds and words to express ourselves. It takes place when spoken words are used to transfer information. Components of verbal communication are: clear speech of sender. The sender should be clear with the words and speech. He or she use right words in the correct context. Listening skills of receivers. The receiver should listen what is being said with full attention and reliability. Common fluent language. The language of communication should be such so that both the sender and the receiver can understand it. Advantages of verbal communication are: understanding, clarity and transparency, immediate feedback, better relationships, time saving, effective tool for motivation, effective tool for group communication, economical, allows to measure effectiveness immediately. Disadvantages of verbal communication are: no legality, lack of accountability, low reference value, greater scope for error, easily forgotten, not useful for long distance. Types of verbal communication are: intrapersonal communication, interpersonal communication, small group communication, public communication. What is intrapersonal communication? Intrapersonal communication can be defined as communication with oneself, and that may include self-talk. It means a silent conversation we have with ourselves. What is interpersonal communication? Interpersonal communication is the process by which people exchange information, feelings, and meaning through verbal and nonverbal messages. It is face-to-face communication. What is small group communication? Small group communication is the process in which information are exchanged among the members 3 to 15 of the same group to achieve. Example: press conferences, board meetings and team meetings. What is public communication? This type of communication takes place when one individual addresses a large gathering of people. Example, election campaigns. What is nonverbal communication? In this type of communication, messages are relayed without the transmission of words. In other words, it is a method of using anything other than words for conveying information. The messages here are wordless messages. This form of communication mainly aids the verbal communication. It supplements it with gestures, body language, symbols, and expressions. Components of nonverbal communication are facial expressions, body posture, gestures, proximity of position, eye contact. What is facial expression? Your body has its own language. Fake it. A confident posture is clearly visible to anyone. Example of facial expression are thinking, smile, surprise, sad, confused. What is body posture in nonverbal communication? Examples of body posture are arrogance, defensive, annoyed, happy, worried, irritated, confused. What is gesture in? It is any physical movement that has an idea or opinion. What is proximity? It is all about person's position and their space in relation to others. What is eye contact? It is a primary tool establishing nonverbal connections with others. It communicates your level of involvement, interest and warmth.